Alright, is it recording?
Yep.
Let me see where it goes. Yep. Alright, so I want you to sit up. Alright, is it recording?
Yep.
Let me see where it goes. Yep. Alright, so I want you to sit up. Thank you. Alright guys, so today we're going to be covering hooks and intro paragraphs, hook sentences, and thesis statements, so that you can use the intro paragraph as a way to write your essay. Okay. So, introduction to hooks. Gustavo, can you read the aim, please?
How can understanding the parts of an introductory paragraph help us write an essay?
Okay. Christina, can you read the do now?
Do the hobby you enjoy and list reasons why you enjoy it.
Okay. So, guys, Gustavo, what is a hobby you enjoy?
Hobby I enjoy is playing video games.
Alright, so I want you to just, it doesn't have to be a paragraph, you can write it in a list form. Just tell me your hobby at the top and write reasons why you've chosen this hobby, maybe when you started doing it, and maybe who introduced you to it. And I'll give you guys 5 minutes to do that, and then we can discuss. Okie dokie? What did I ask you to do?
You asked us to write about your favorite hobby and add maybe.
Are you writing an essay or paragraph or
essay?
no?
A small paragraph?
No,
A list.
a list. Okay, just a list. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. All right. Go ahead, guys.
Too big.
But remember, you could choose. I mean, that's fine, but then you would have to write maybe reasons why you like to write, reasons why you like to sing. So you could either choose one and do that, or you can do a few for each. Like right next to it, you can say, I like to write because it de-stresses or whatever, and sing because I can express myself or whatever. But basically, one hobby, and then you write reasons why you like to perform that hobby, why you like it. Just choose one, okay?
Just a regular.
It's alright. Remember, it doesn't have to be in a paragraph format. You don't have to write a paragraph. We're just doing a list for now. Raise your hand when you're done, when you think you're ready. You have 3 more minutes, guys. Alright. Alright, so just raise your hand when you're ready. Two more minutes. Alright, good. You done, Cassandra? Alright, so we're going to start, and Christina, take your time. Alright, so I have a rule. I'm going to stick with this. This is a red nose for Red Nose Day. And I pass you the nose, and you can speak. Whoever does not have the nose, please be quiet. So, just tell me what your hobby is.
My favorite hobby is playing video games.
Right. So, give me at least 2 reasons why you enjoy video games.
I think it's fun,
Okay.
and I think it's a way of wasting time.
Okay. Wasting time? Alright, we'll talk about that later. Let me get the red nose. Thank you. Cassandra, I'll just roll it. So, let me know what your hobby is.
My hobby is playing handball.
Okay. Give me like 2-3 reasons about why you like it.
I like playing it because it helps my arms get stronger and also it releases my stress.
Okay, those are good reasons. Christina, what's your hobby?
A hobby I recently enjoy is singing with her. When I sing, it releases my feelings and it helps me feel relaxed.
Okay. Is there any specific genre that you like to sing, or do you like to sing any song that you like? Okay. Now, let's move on, guys. Can everybody see the screen, by the way? Alright. So, Cassandra, can you read to me the first point? Why should I care about writing?
Writing is an essential job skill.
Alright, cool. Gustavo.
Builds your ability to explain complex decisions.
Good. Christina. Develops.
Develop communication and skills.
Great. Sandra.
Help gives other feedback and helps others give feedback to you.
Great. Christina, last one.
Writing expression
Expresses.
who you are as a person.
Good job. Now, we're going to cut to a video real quick. You guys see that? Thesis, your reasons?
Next to connect to your main subject. Get background info and always get to check the title or the genre of the text you're discussing. It gives basic facts you can redesign once. Once you got your point and your background pieces, now it's time to drop that heavy thesis. It's the main point that you make. The thesis is a main idea, make no mistake. So now you got a point and your background info. State the thesis and now you got an intro. Construct yourself an intro program. Organized structure, here's where it's at. You wanna write an essay? You wanna earn the best grade? Gotta follow the procedure. And let the pen lead you. Yo, you got your thesis.
Good reasons, body paragraph, conclusion.
That's an essay, so make your thoughts move.
I'm gonna pause it really for a second. What were some parts of the intro paragraph? You guys remember? And he said he was saying it right now in the chorus. So he said a T word.
Thesis.
Right, thesis.
The hook.
What? No, tell me. What was it? Say it louder.
The hook.
The hook. What else?
Conclusion.
Okay, there was something else. There was a number in there. You guys remember that number?
The 3 reasons.
3 reasons. All right, so he's gonna say that a lot. I want you guys to think about those words, and then we're gonna discuss them.
Body paragraph is now going to say strong reasons you need to add in. Topic sentence is what you start with. The name, the top of the outfit. Once you got the topic sentence written to complete, you got your main reason. Dropped it without me. No need for I think I will be proceeded. The reasons you got the strong, so just make it. Next sentence is some strong evidence. So what you reason to prove it makes total sense. To show evidence, you could use a quote. Specific examples, keep it on a good note. Every reason that you give, support. Details and examples, let's keep it all short. Body paragraphs, finish with the closing statement. Then summarize all the points you can get. You want to write an essay. You want to earn the last grade. Gotta follow the procedure. And let the pen lead you. Yo, you got the thesis. You got your 3 reasons. Body paragraphs, conclusion. That's an essay, so get your notes moving. Again, body paragraphs, just take a look. Topic sentence is the 3 things you want to support your thinking with quotes and examples.
Okay. So what did he just say? What was he? He was talking about the body paragraph. What was that first sentence? What is the name of that first sentence? Starts with Z.
Thesis.
It's not thesis. You want me to go back?
Thoughts?
Nope.
With quotes and examples. The sentence is the 3
The
things.
topic. The
Right.
topic sentence.
Right. So what are some components in that topic? Like what can you use in the topic sentence?
Details.
Not necessarily, because that first sentence is like grabbing the reader.
Oh, so you have to write in your topic sentence. You write about what you're gonna write. Write about what you're gonna write about. Like, let's say if the writer is reading a book and is writing about it, you gotta tell what's the story about, right?
That is more like the thesis, but I'm glad you understood that. The thesis would be basically what your essay is going to be about. Brady, did you want to say something?
It's like the main hook, like the topic is like the main idea of.
Right.
It's like the hook.
But there's a difference between the two. And let me play it a little bit and I'll show you what it is.
Support your thinking.
All right. What does it say right here? Somebody read B for me, Brady.
Support your reason with B quotation
Quotes.
and quotes and examples.
Right. So whoever's doing that, please stop. Right. So your hook, your topic sentence, must have or it can have quotes, examples, and then we'll go over later on what else it can have. But Cassandra, you were right about the thesis, but the hook, well, you said it was more like the thesis. The hook is basically just grabbing the reader. It's something, it can be personal or just very, it can impact the reader to grab them so that they want to read further, okay? It's like when you have a PowerPoint, that first slide, when it has, with all the images, that like when you see that first slide, the students in the class will say, okay, so this PowerPoint is going to be interesting because look at all the different pictures that are up there, right? It gives you a little taste of what's to come, right? You want to say something, Marty?
I just wanna add, it's like every book have a title.
Right.
The title is like the hook, almost like the hook,
Right.
because it's attracting the reader just to read because I like title.
Yeah, and even like the cover art. Like when you see a book, they say don't judge a book by its cover, but what do you often do when you see a book?
Judge it by its cover.
Right. So that image on the book and the title itself combined is sort of like it will hook you or it won't. You can do that. So let's just finish this up and then we'll move on.
It's okay to be right. Keep your thoughts careful. Don't skip all the details. There's something points without explaining. You keep it feed. Don't make it mention for details to choose. Elaborate, expand, be thorough to the finish. Get the finish. It's sacrifice. This is summarize clear. We stay the consistent, that we stay consistent. We determine conversation and things. No new thoughts. No new quotes. Just revisit anything you already know. Maybe throw the things you thought into the big picture. Let you finish. Thinking not the big picture. You wanna write an essay. You wanna write the best grade. Gotta follow the procedure. And then the pen teacher.
Okay. I'm gonna stop it there because it's basically gonna repeat itself. Please go. Okay. So I'm gonna breeze through this because we're mostly focusing on this main part. But when you have a 5-paragraph, or, right, 5-paragraph essay, or however many paragraphs, you have an intro, body paragraph, and the conclusion. Since we're focusing on the intro, I'll just say this quickly. The intro, like I've said before, has what?
Look,
Background. Thesis.
And the thesis, right? Those are the 3 main components. But those 3 are gonna help you write the body paragraphs. Because that background information, you can write 1 paragraph for each sentence that you wrote in your background. But I'll explain that. Okay. Thesis statement should be specific, should not be vague at all. This is the final sentence in your intro paragraph. What it's gonna do is it's gonna tell the reader what you're going to be discussing, your argument, your reasons why you like to play handball, the reasons why you like to sing, the reasons why you like to play video games. That's your thesis. Your hook is just like, oh, I was playing, give me a video game. I don't know, Grand Theft Auto. I was playing Grand Theft Auto the other day and I don't know, it was amazing. I was hanging out with my friends. That's your hook, an experience. Thesis statement is, I like to play video games because I like to pass my time at home playing video games and not doing my homework. Or there's nothing better to do. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys understand the difference between the hook and the thesis? Cassandra, what's a hook? What does it do?
A hook catches the reader's attention.
Right. So I'll ask that later. What's a thesis? What's the point of the thesis? Why do we have thesis in our intro paragraph?
thesis is to explain what's gonna happen in the paragraph.
In the paragraph,
So
what are you writing? What's like after the intro paragraph and the essay? Good job. All right. So the hook, the hook can be you can use a quote, a vivid description, a story or an anecdote, same thing, a definition or a question. A quote, we all know what a quote is. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." A description. What do we have here, guys? A carnival. A carnival circus. So the example is, the sweet smell of cotton candy floats in the air, bumper cars collide in the distance, there's nothing like the country fair. So if I were to say, I was at the carnival yesterday, that's not very interesting, alright? Like, you don't really want to read, because you're going to think I'm just going to sit throughout the essay and keep stating things as opposed to describing. When you describe something, it really helps you relate to the experience, because you're like, if I said this is just a pencil, but if I said it's a yellow pencil, the rubber, the eraser's coming off, like, you understand what the pencil, like the state of the pencil. You understand when I'm talking about the sky is great today. If I just say, the sky is gray, that's boring. If I say, the sky is a whitish gray color, it looks like it's gonna rain, maybe there's a storm coming. That's more information. That also puts the reader into your own mind. They see through your eyes. That's kind of what's going on with the book. An anecdote, kind of like it's similar to a description, but it's just a story. Maybe you had a fun time playing a particular video game, Gustavo, or maybe you had an amazing handball game one day. Maybe you sang in a concert and you won a trophy or whatever. That also helps the reader be in your shoes. A definition, basically a definition of a word. A question. A question is particularly interesting because if you ask the reader, do you know what handball is? Or do you know that handball is a sport, it's played in the Olympics? I don't know if it is. That challenges the reader and it makes the reader say, I want to read more about this because I don't know if handball is a sport or not. Is it a real sport? Is it played in the Olympics? You know? Okay. So, for your thesis statement, or any part of the essay, I don't want anyone saying, my hobby is this because of this. That's boring. That's not helping the reader understand why you want to do something. I'm going to talk about this. Yes, we know you're going to talk about it because you are talking about it. You're literally writing it down. So there's no need to say, I'm going to write about this. We know it's on paper already. Okay. So we are going to write about our hobbies, okay? And I'll talk about one of mine. So you guys are gonna write a paragraph, and you're gonna pretend like this is part of an essay. Cassandra, sit up. You're pretending like you're writing an essay, and I want the paragraph to contain a hook, at least 3 background sentences or supporting points, and a thesis. Now, before we get started, when you write the paragraph, Christina, can you read that line to me? Underline. Read it. What does it say? No, where it says underline your what? When you finish writing your paragraph, I want you to underline the hook. And then when you're done, circle the thesis. Okay? Sandra, what are you doing right now? I want you to tell me.
Write a hook, release the paragraphs, and circle the hook nothing.
And what else? What are you underlining?
The hook?
No. No, you are underlining the hook. You're circling the what?
The hook. Thesis. I can't see.
Underline your hook and circle the thesis. Okay? You got that? Yes? No? Maybe so? Yes? 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 I want like sounds. Alright. So, what happened? Alright, so just in case you guys are confused, I have a model right here. Let me just read this to you really fast. So I said my favorite hobby is playing drums. I started learning to play drums when I was 9 years old. I played in my school's band when I was 12. I got a private drum teacher and started to really enjoy playing. I play the drums because it helps me explore my creative side and it allows me to express myself. The first sentence in red is my hook. That's what I want you to underline. The last sentence is my thesis. That's what I want you to circle. Okay? Yes, Gustavo? Yes? As in
Yes.
verbal yes? Okay. Christina, we got that? Verbal. Yes. Alright, so I want you guys to raise your hands when you're done. Gustavo, you done? Okay. Cassandra, just let me know when you're done. Christina, just let me know when you're done. Yes.
I have a question. So, how many paragraphs do the body have to be?
It depends on what your teacher asks of you, but since you're in high school, honestly, it doesn't matter. But usually the minimum is 5. I mean 3 in the body. But so you have the intro, and then the body, that's 1. The body is, minimum is usually 3, and then you have a conclusion. So that's a total of 5 paragraphs for the essay, 3 for the body. But when you get to college, and even in high school, because when I was in high school, I had to write 15-page papers. When I got into college, usually like 5, 10, 3. Usually the minimum is 3, 5, 10. Right now, I had a 15-page essay.
Actually, 15 pages?
Yes. And there's other stuff that you have to add. But let me just focus on your work, and we can talk about that afterward, okay? Let me know when you guys are done. Christina, you done?
Nope.
Okay. And don't forget to circle, underline. What do you have to underline? You did it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So for the sake of time, so read me your paragraph.
My favorite hobby is playing video games because I think it's a way of wasting time
Can you read a little louder?
instead of just laying down and sleeping all day.
Mhm.
I started playing games at the age of 6 or 5 because I thought it was always fun and cool.
What was your hook?
My favorite hobby is playing video games.
What was your thesis?
At the age of 6 or 5, I thought it was fun and cool to play video games.
Okay, so I just want to point out that those can be flipped. That last sentence would really be a hook, because if the hook is basically, that's a story, right? That's basically you saying, when I was 5 or 6, I started playing. That's a little story about your life. That's going to help the reader relate to your life, see through your eyes why you like video games. So at a young age, you started to play. Your thesis would be that first sentence. It would be, what was it again? Your first sentence?
The one I circled,
The first one you got.
my favorite hobby is playing video games.
Right, that would be a thesis. I mean, you could expand that. You could say, my favorite hobby is playing video games because I enjoy wasting my time. That's a thesis. But that last sentence that you wrote as your thesis is really a hook because it's a story. So it helps me understand why you like playing video games. That's what the hook does. It helps me understand why you like doing something. Or it grabs me because, that's a very young age to play video games. I wasn't playing video games at that age. So do you understand what I'm saying? The thesis, what would be your thesis here?
favorite hobby is playing.
Right. And why is that? Why is that your thesis?
Because
What is it? What is it telling the reader?
it's telling the reader why I enjoy
Why you enjoy playing video games, and what you're gonna write about in the essay. The story is not gonna tell me what you're gonna write about in the essay. You could go on to talk about something else not related to video games, right? So why is that last sentence your hook?
because it could be flipped around
Is it a quote
and
or is it a story? It's a story, right? You're telling me when you were 5, that's a little story right there, right? That puts me in your shoes. Okay? Christina, you done? Really quick, lightning speed. Read me a paragraph. Are you finished? Are you good? Comfortable reading it? You want me to go to Cassandra?
Yeah.
Alright, Cassandra, let me know, are you good? Alright, so let me hear it.
My favorite hobby is playing handball. I started playing handball this year because it helps my arms get stronger. Also, it helps me release my stress.
A little louder, Cassandra, please.
It also helps me release my stress because you don't have to think about anything. Also, I could enter tournaments and travel the state to play against other people and win money.
I like that. I really do like that. So can you tell me what you underlined as your hook?
My favorite hobby is playing handball.
Alright. So you guys kind of got this in reverse. But that's okay because it's an easy fix. Your favorite hobby is playing handball. What is that? Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your thesis statement is, I should have said this before, I'm sorry. The thesis statement is a fact. You're gonna talk about handball in your essay, right? So I enjoy playing handball. Then you give me a lot of background. What did you put as your hook?
What you mean, like the first part?
Did you? Because the first part was really your thesis, but what did you put as your hook? I mean your thesis. Sorry, not your hook. You said your hook already. What did you use as your thesis?
I said I started playing handball this year.
Okay, that would be your hook because it's a story. It's not really a story, but it sounds like you're gonna start talking about. All right, so I started playing handball this year, and then this happened. Then I went on to tournaments and all that stuff, and I found I really enjoyed it. That's putting me in your shoes, right? It's not necessarily. I mean, it is a fact, but yeah. So you telling me that story, I'm seeing through your eyes, and I'm saying, wow, okay. So Cassandra, she started playing handball. That's pretty cool. Did she start playing games? Yes. Did she go into a tournament? Yes. Did she win? It makes the reader question what's going on in your life, and now they're hooked because they now want to know more about you and your experience. Got it? So which one would be your thesis?
My favorite hobby is playing handball.
Right. And preferably, you wouldn't just say my favorite hobby is blank. Like you say, my favorite hobby is playing handball because X. What is the reason?
Because it helps me release my stress.
So those two together, my favorite hobby is playing handball because it helps me relieve stress, is your thesis. Because then you're going to tell me the reasons why in your body. Right, Gustavo?
yeah.
Okay. So why is that her thesis?
That's your thesis because it's a fact.
Yes. And what is she going to do with that thesis now in her essay? Because she's going to talk about it. That's what her point is, her main point in the essay. She plays handball in order to relieve stress. And then she's going to tell us why in the body paragraphs. Okay? Roy, you can cut it. And do the computer too.